Hi everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. It's fantastic to have you here with me. I enjoy being here more than you ever will know. And for those that are new, I'm an intuitive and psychically guided tarot card reader. And I do like to incorporate several different divinations and oracles to hopefully, my intention being to inspire and uplift you, to maybe perk your curiosity and interest in the realms of the mystical aspects of our life that are ever present. Basically to enrich you and to fulfill you and maybe give you deeper meaning in your lives. And today I am going to start with the I Ching coin oracle, and it turns out we have 3 moving numbers. So once again, if you have been following me, thank you so very much. I appreciate your support very much. And for a long time in the last 6 weeks or so, there were no moving numbers. There were no extra messages. There were just very straightforward, important messages, although they are important. All of them are important. Today, and in the last few days, we're getting more movement. We're feeling that in our lives. We're understanding more about things. There's activity in the external world it's changing, ever changing. So the movement is quite profound right now. So that's what I'll be reading first. And then I will be going into the overall general tarot for the week. And today being April 13th, 2020 through Sunday, which will be what? The 19th? I believe, yes. So let us get started on this. The first card with the I Ching coin messages. I never read the messages before I start videoing, but the title in Chinese is Che, and the number is 60, and the title in English is Regulation Restraining. So that was very, very, what's the word? Oh my gosh, it just completely escaped me. It'll come to me. The upper part of the hexagram is Kan, water, pit, and danger. And the below part is Tui, lake, marsh, and joyful. So the overall message for everybody watching is Che intimates progress and attainment. But if the regulations be severe and difficult, they cannot be permanent. We have the feeling of pleasure and satisfaction directing the course amidst peril. Wow, that is just about as direct as you can be. I don't see that as being metaphorical at all. I see it as being completely precise and direct in the message. So yes, I can definitely feel that resonance for myself. I certainly hope you do as well. But the moving numbers now, which are certainly very important as they are more depth to the meaning of the overall message. We have 6 in the 3rd position. He does not observe the proper regulations. Lamentable, there will be no one to blame but himself. Okay, 6 in the 4th position. He is quietly and naturally attentive to all regulations, progress and success. And 9 in the 5th position with an emphasis, a dot for emphasis. He sweetly and acceptably enacts his regulations. Good fortune. Going ahead is ground for admiration. Wow, this is right on the nose today, I would say. And they have been pertaining to what's going on for all of us right now. Yes, they have definitely had a lot of synchronicity and resonance in the messages, but this one is absolutely just spot on in my opinion. So I appreciate that message very, very much. Now that's a moving hexagram, so then it becomes a non for extra messages. And then we have Tai Chung, and the number is 34, and it is the power of the great. And I love the way that feels, just reading it to you. The upper part of the hexagram is Chen, thunder and movement, and the below part is Chin. 2 different words, one letter difference. Creative, active, and heaven. So the final message for the overall I Ching message is Tai Chung indicates that it will be advantageous to be firm and correct in accordance with propriety. So, I mean, I think it's pretty clear what the messages is saying to us, and by gum, we're going to make it work. We have been making it work, and we're just going to do our best to be safe and accepting and allowing. So that's fantastic. Now let us go along with the overall energy for the week for all signs. And these will be under 5 major topics. The first topic will be the overall general energy for the week. And mind you, these energies may resonate, they may not. I mean, there's so many people and so many different reasons that they will or they won't, but for the most part, because we're all basically in the same energy at this time, I think that it definitely has been resonating more than not. So the overall energy for all signs for this week is gain. And that is the 3 of Pentacles. Now we've been told, and I've mentioned before, the Pentacles are the earth signs. They are the Capricorn, Virgo, and Tauruses of the astrology. They are the practical, daily necessities, daily activities, the grounding sign, the financial side of our lives. All the important structure things that we need to have and create in our lives, even at home, even during this time. So the gain part is the 3 of Pentacles. So it's fantastic. It is showing us that there is momentum in the financial part of our life. I have a second category coming up under finances, but this is definitely catering to and explaining there will be financial gain. I know for myself that they are working on this on many different levels and have made promises, meaning, our government, to provide us with some financial gain. So although it may not come instantly or this week, it is absolutely happening. The 3 always represents working as a team, as a group. So there are a lot of collaborations that are happening right now. This could also be on your individual level, the collaboration between your family, working out maybe situations that are important for your everyday schedule, your everyday structure. But this is maybe slow in coming, but absolutely permanent in a lot of ways. So this is beautiful. I love the collaboration. I love the aspect of it being very stable as far as the grounding and the earth quality. So very promising and important for us to hear from Spirit at this time. So that is the overall energy for the masses right now. So then the next card, of course, and I've changed it from obstacles or possible obstacles to blessings or possible obstacles, because I have done these readings in the past 3 months, and I have found that some of the obstacles aren't obstacles at all. They are actually blessings. And we find that a lot of obstacles then become a blessing. So I like to term it as blessings or possible obstacles. So what do we have today? Spirit, what can you share with us today for the general energy of this week? Blessings or possible obstacles? That's quite interesting. once again, blessings or possible obstacles, very, very much in connection with the first card of gain. We have wealth. And the Ace of Swords. You know, I mean, every bit of me wants to just say to you right now that wealth is so, it could be so different for each person. You hear this term, there's wealth in your health. And right now, I would have to say on a collaborative vein that I think we're really, truly understanding that what that means right now. I feel that very, very strongly. However, it does also pertain to our financial status right now. Knowing that externally things have changed that for us, knowing that we are in a situation where we are waiting and we are using our strongest abilities to believe and have faith and be patient. Our intellectual side recognizes that this will in fact occur. We know how to discern what we hear and what we're communicating to others, what they're communicating to us. We're very, very keen on that right now. And the swords, which is what this is, relate to the air quality signs, which are the Aquarius, Libra, and Geminis, who are very, very well known for their ability to detach from the emotional and side and work intellectually on the best way to move forward, to think things out, to truly do the most efficient, truthful, fair, way to go about basically everything. But right now, definitely when it comes to finances, and we have a lot of legal swords, generally lean towards legalities in life, and we have a lot of legal aspects that are at the forefront right now, handling our wealth, working through the situation, and making it happen. So that's fabulous. That is very nice to hear at this point in time. I know I certainly like feeling and hearing that, and I know, once again, just being patient and optimistic is going to bring that to fruition even more so. So that is the overall possible blessing or / obstacles. Now the obstacle would be the waiting and the ability to be patient. And that's, I'm going to leave it at that. So that's really a very, like with everything and all the readings and all the energies that come into our lives, we have free will. How are we going to receive them? How are we going to let them affect us? We have the last say in that. And that's an important aspect to bring up. These are not meant to predict your absolute future, but to recognize some of the really pertinent energies right now that have some leverage in our lives. So the next one, the next category for the overall energies will be under the category of health, which I find extremely important right now. So what can Spirit share with us as a collective about the health? Well, that's interesting. Well, it is the number 8, and the title is Speed. If I haven't mentioned it before, 8 is the most powerful, abundant, prosperous number that there really is in the realm of numerology and numbers in general. Anytime you get an 8, you know there's going to be an abundant and definitely divinely guided outcome. There's going to be a manifestation that is going to create positivity and strength. And you know, speed right now, I mean, I was mentioning in the last 2 as far as the wealth, I mean the possible obstacles and then the overall general, you know, we have to be patient. We have been patient. I mean, there's no question about that. That's not something you need to read through any kind of divination at this time. But the messages coming through, once again, are to please be patient and yet know there is a definite swiftness and speed to what is occurring right now. In the 8 of Wands, which is the fire and the energy and the action card, we recognize it is all about speed. There's no time to lollygag, if you will. It's full force ahead now. It's about taking every precaution we can. Bringing in all the help and guidance that's ever present in regards to our health and well-being, and that means following the guidelines. And the sooner and the faster we do that, and the more and the longer we do that, the quicker we'll get to the other side where we're all very patiently waiting to be. So that's over the health. Help continues to come, and it will continue to grow. And I believe that myself with everything that I am. And I have sat in meditation and really, really asked for the courage to stand and believe and handle anything that comes our way. So the next card will be under the category of love. And yes, it does pertain to love of our relationships and our spouses, certainly our family. And the love of self is hugely important right now. In order to really, really give a love to others, it's imperative that we share that love from a place within ourselves that's open and willing and capable of loving ourselves. And I love this because we have the 9 of Cups. And the title is Content. Now, the cups are the water signs. They are the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpios. And they're all about emotion. They are filled with the desire and the ability to love. Every one of us are. But the 9 of Cups in particular is wishes fulfilled. I mean, on the smallest scale, we are opening our hearts and we are collectively and individually pouring our hearts out with love, knowing this is going to heal so many things. Oh, and the wishes fulfilled, we have our own obvious wishes at this time, but we have, I think, within each of us the desire to grow even more in the ability to love. To ask for that guidance, that courage, to put others before ourselves, to follow the rules so we can have a speedy recovery. That's the ultimate love. And it's there for us, and the energies are strong for that. They have been strong, and they just keep growing. It's the overall energy for this week for love, and I for one, am extremely grateful to have that. And then last but not least, we have the financial card, which is interesting because we've already gotten some clues about the financial aspect of the energies of this week. And you will be hearing, no doubt, about some people receiving the stimulus check we are told is coming. I know it's going to be done in tiers. That's all I really understand. I don't work for the government, so. But I too will be waiting and incredibly appreciative for any and all help. So the last card for finances. Victory. The Six of Wands. Well, I don't know about you, but I love the sound of victory. Everyone has their own form of victory. Right now, you know exactly what I'm speaking of. Under the financial aspect, we will be victorious. We will receive the help. We have a double confirmation. And it's so needed right now. You know, we need that positive aspect now. We've been very, very gracious and very patient, and now we recognize we will reap the rewards for that. We deserve it all. We will receive it. And the victory is upon us. The fire signs in the zodiac being Aries. Happy birthday, Aries. And Sagittarius and Leo, they are all about the action, boy. They are making it happen. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a huge amount of fire signs working for this generating of the money that's due us. They're just like making it happen. The fire in us is believing and passionately accepting and manifesting that to happen with speed. So we will be victorious in our finances. We will overcome and we will receive. And I absolutely love this reading. It's added a great deal of optimism to my energy. So the first and once again overall energy will be gain, Three of Pentacles. There's collaborative efforts to help us. And the second being possible blessings / obstacles, and that is wealth. The Ace of Swords. Things coming together fairly. Then we have the health, and we have the Eight of Wands, this power, the speed to recover and heal. It's right there with us. And the overall energy for the love card is wishes fulfilled. Opening our heart chakra more than ever. Loving to whatever capacity we're capable of. And I know it's huge right now. And last but not least, the financial end, victory. Six of Wands. We have arrived. We can pat ourselves on the back. So that's the overall energies for the week. I am extremely grateful to be here, to be healthy. I pray that you're doing well and that you will continue to gain that courage and strength and trust and patience. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? So take extremely good care of yourself. Until then, bye for now.